What if everything you perceive, all your senses, your entire experience of reality is not actually real, but an interpretation that was never truly yours? What if what you see is not what is truly there? What if what you feel is not actually real? What if the world you believe is solid is really fluid and ever-changing? The reality you have come to know, the very fabric of your existence, is not a fixed truth, but a system that has been carefully designed, and it is not your own. This isn't just a philosophical concept, a whimsical idea for late-night conversations, but the very root of your struggles, the cause of your discontent, and the reason for the limitations you face in this world. The reality you experience, that which you believe to be solid and immutable, is in fact a carefully constructed narrative, a grand illusion that has been projected upon you since birth. But within you lies the capacity to pierce this veil, to see beyond the manufactured facade, and to access a deeper, truer reality that awaits those who are ready to awaken. This constructed reality is not an accident, a random occurrence of chaotic energies, but rather a deliberately crafted system, built upon layers of societal constructs, limiting beliefs, and external conditioning. This veil, as it may be called, has been meticulously woven over generations, designed to keep you from realizing your true potential, from seeing the world as it truly is, and from understanding the immense power that lies dormant within you. Consider how readily we accept certain truths about the world, how often we hear, "That's just the way things are," without questioning the very foundations of these assertions. We are taught that the world is solid, when science reveals the atom to be mostly empty space. We are taught that our consciousness is a byproduct of the brain, when profound experiences suggest that the brain is merely a receiver of consciousness. We are taught that our potential is limited, when the very nature of the universe is infinite possibility. This perceived reality, this veil of illusion, has been carefully crafted, and many of us have come to believe that this veil is the only reality, when in truth, it is merely a layer of imposed perception, obscuring the authentic experience of existence. This knowledge is not merely for the intellectually curious, it is the key to unlocking your potential, the map that leads to true happiness, and the only way to reclaim the life that is rightfully yours. The feeling of powerlessness, the lack of purpose, the unease that plagues so many, all stem from this fundamental misunderstanding of reality. It's the feeling of being stuck in a job that doesn't resonate with your soul, the unshakable sense that something is deeply wrong in the world, the quiet desperation of knowing that your life is not your own. These are not just isolated personal issues, they are symptoms of a larger, more pervasive problem: the acceptance of a reality that is not aligned with truth, beauty, or the innate power that exists within every individual. The lies you tell yourself become the lies of the world, and the liberation you feel will reflect in the collective consciousness. To remain trapped within this illusion is not merely to exist, but to be held captive within a cage of your own design, and the power to unlock yourself and truly live rests within your own awareness. Furthermore, the consequences of this distorted perception extend far beyond the personal, affecting every aspect of our collective human experience. The societal problems we face, the injustice, the conflict, the environmental destruction, all stem from this same limited consciousness, this inability to see beyond the veil of illusion. The wars that are fought, the poverty that persists, the environmental devastation that is ignored, these are all manifestations of a reality built on separation, scarcity, and a lack of understanding of our interconnectedness. Collective awakening, a shift in global consciousness, is entirely dependent upon individual transformation, upon the understanding of the true nature of reality, and the active participation in creating a world based on truth, harmony, and abundance. The understanding of how this reality is designed and what it hides is the most important knowledge you will ever encounter. Your personal transformation is not just a selfish act of self-improvement, but a crucial step in healing the world, a recognition that personal liberation is the first step towards collective evolution. The understanding of the true nature of reality is not a mystical concept reserved for the few. It is a fundamental truth that holds the key to unlocking immense potential, to shaping the world you wish to experience, and to realizing the full measure of your being. Imagine a world where you are not subject to the whims of external forces, but instead, you are the conscious architect of your own existence. To see beyond the veil of illusion is to access abilities and possibilities that you have previously only imagined, the power to manifest your dreams, to heal your body, to transform your life, and to create a reality that is aligned with your true values and desires. It is a path of spiritual growth, a journey of self-discovery, and an opportunity to experience the world in all its beauty, abundance, and interconnectedness. By changing our inner world, we change the outer world, and the ability to create our desired reality is entirely within your reach. And this understanding is the first step in taking back what was always yours. True freedom is not something that is given, it is something that is attained by recognizing the truth and taking back your power. For centuries, ancient philosophers and esoteric traditions have recognized this constructed nature of reality, the veil that separates us from deeper truth, and the immense power of consciousness to shape our experience. In Hermeticism, the principle of mentalism states that the all is mind, the universe is mental, suggesting that all of reality is a creation of consciousness. Gnostic teachings emphasize the illusion of the material world and the importance of seeing through the false narratives of the demiurge. Buddhist philosophy speaks of Maya, the illusion of the physical world, and the path to enlightenment through understanding the emptiness of form. These are not just ancient curiosities, but timeless truths that have been intentionally obscured, distorted, and kept from the masses by those who wish to remain in power. The very nature of their influence depends upon your ignorance, upon your continued acceptance of the veil as your only reality. We are not the first to explore these ideas, and it's time to reclaim the wisdom that has been intentionally hidden. The most important truth that they don't want you to know is that consciousness is not merely a passive observer, but the primary creator of reality. It is not just something that arises from the brain, but a fundamental aspect of existence itself. Your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions act as the very building blocks of your experience, the blueprints of your reality. What you believe, you perceive, and what you perceive becomes your reality. The world you see around you, the life you lead, and the circumstances you face are all reflections of your inner state, your individual perception of the world. You are not merely a player on the stage of life. You are the playwright, the director, and the lead actor, and the power to change the story rests entirely in your hands. Your life is not happening to you, it is happening by you, and this fundamental understanding of your role as the conscious creator is the first step towards taking back your power. No two individuals share the same experience of reality, for each of us views the world through the unique filters of our beliefs, our past experiences, and our individual perceptions. Your beliefs act as a lens, shaping your perception of the world around you, and these perceptions become the very foundation of the reality that you experience. Each thought and emotion that flows through your consciousness contributes to this unique filter, and collectively, these filters determine the world that you perceive as real. Every single moment is being interpreted, and that interpretation is what you experience. This is not just a theoretical concept, but a fundamental truth that reveals the malleability of reality and the inherent power that we have to change our experience by changing our filters. We are not just passive observers, but active creators, and the moment that we understand this truth is the moment that we begin to reclaim our power. Awareness is the first step towards reclaiming true power, and the power that you have been waiting for is within you, waiting to be activated. The physical world, the one we perceive with our five senses, is merely one level of reality, one layer of experience in an infinite spectrum of possibility. It is, in fact, an illusion of solidity, a dance of energy and vibration, a manifestation of consciousness in a specific frequency. This veil of illusion, the perceived solidity of the physical, obscures the deeper reality, the realm of subtle energies, higher frequencies, and infinite potential. This physical reality is but a small band within a vast spectrum, and by learning how to consciously access the other levels, you are not merely changing your perception of the world, you are changing the world you experience. There are layers of reality, many dimensions existing beyond the veil, and they exist on higher and lower vibrations. The physical is not all there is, and the very essence of our existence is energy in motion. To believe that physical reality is all that is to remain trapped in the illusion, and to miss the beauty and potential of the true reality that exists beyond the veil. If reality is constructed, then who is the architect? Is it not possible that there are unseen forces or systems that benefit from our continued acceptance of this limited perception? If you are not creating your reality, then who is? This question is designed to open new possibilities, to encourage a deeper sense of exploration into the nature of the veil, and to introduce new ideas that will be explored as this content continues. The veil that has been discussed, the illusion that has been presented, begs the question, who has designed it, and why? To be controlled is to be ignorant, and to be ignorant is to be controlled. It is in the interest of those who wish to maintain power that you continue to believe in this limited perception of reality. This is not a theory, this is the nature of control and the nature of power. The very fact that the control paradigm exists is not an accident. It is the most powerful tool that is used to keep you from experiencing your true potential. What purpose does this veil serve? What truth lies hidden behind this carefully constructed reality? What is it that they don't want you to see? Is it possible that the limitations you experience are not inherent, not a natural part of your being, but rather a consequence of this manipulated perception of reality? There is a long-forgotten truth, a power that has been intentionally obscured, that will reveal the path to consciously create your own reality. This truth, this power, is not something that is given. It is something that is reclaimed by the individual by breaking free from the chains of ignorance. The reveal of this truth is the central quest of this video, and the very means through which you will begin to experience your own personal transformation. This quest is for the brave, the curious, and for those who are willing to challenge everything that they believe to be true. Understanding how the veil was created is the first step to dismantling it, the first step to taking back control of your reality, the first step towards true freedom. The control paradigm is not something that exists outside of you, but is built upon your acceptance of limitations and the belief that you are powerless. The next steps will explore these systems of control and will begin to reveal the inner tools that are available to regain your power and move from external control to inner mastery. True liberation begins from within, by releasing your own limitations and understanding your own inner potential. To shift your outer world, you must first shift your inner world, and this is the path of conscious creation. By taking back your personal power, you are also taking back the power of the world as your liberation contributes to the collective liberation of humanity. The veil can be lifted, the truth can be seen, and you can take back the power to create your own reality. Stay tuned. The journey that you are about to embark on is not for the faint of heart. It is for those who are truly ready to see the world in a new light, to understand the power that is inherent in their own consciousness, and to actively participate in creating the world that they wish to see. The answers that you seek, the power that you desire, the reality that you dream of is within you, and it is time to take it back. The journey towards freedom, liberation, and the realization of true potential is a journey that we must all take, and it begins now.